Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to discuss with you in today's video basically where I'm planning on putting everything, like cooker, fridge, bed, all the services, water tank, bits and pieces. We'll go through that in today's video. You'll have to excuse the mess that's on the floor and all around the van, because I get everything out, then it starts chucking it down rain and throwing everything in, out, and I've had enough of shaking it all about. So we're in a bit of a mess, as I always am, but I've just got to work around that and deal with it. Been concentrating on the outside, been concentrating on getting all the electronics correct, and I've been working from the roof down, making sure that everything is all nice and tidy outside. I've still got some painting to finish on the outside, but I'm still waiting for some paint to arrive. And of course the weather is changing rapidly, constantly. Within every 5 minutes the weather's a bit different at the moment, and it's a bit windy as well, and I'm painting on the side of a road. So right, I'll discuss with you a little bit about how the van's going to look, or how it's currently planned to look. Hello mate, how you doing? We're at the front, the bulkhead. Through here is the hatch that I've created, which is basically a climb through hatch so that I can get through to the cab area in an emergency without opening the doors and getting out of the habitation area. And that's just big enough for me to be able to crawl through. So right up front, we've got the side door, which this is going to be the door that we use mainly to enter and exit the habitation area. This is the equivalent of your side sliding door on a panel van. So next to that we've got a space of roughly 1350 mil, and what we're going to have here is a floor to ceiling upright locker, which is going to be for food storage, cans and basically food storage. That's going to be approximately 500 to 550 mil. Everything I say, when I say, like for example, 500 to 550 mil, because there's always going to be a give and take in the final build. So 500 to 550 mil, and what's left will be an oak work surface. We're going solid oak on any area that needs a work surface. So we're going to have the cooker there, double ring gas LPG burner. So that's going to be on the oak work surface there. The tall upright locker here. Opposite the cooker, we're going to have another upright locker, and we're going to have a work surface, an oak work surface. Basically this area is going to duplicate the sizes and what is over on that side. It's going to exactly duplicate it, but that's just going to be a food prep work surface. Again, solid oak work surface, but they're all going to be drawers. The locker, that's just going to be our electrical cupboard. All our electrics, 12 volt, 240 volt, everything is going in this cupboard. So staying on the same side, coming off of the drawer units, we're going to have a sofa area that will be running all the way up to the bed. The sofa is going to work out about 1900 mil long. We want that by about 650 mil deep. We're going to have it quite low. Underneath the sofa is going to be the diesel heater and storage. We want the sofa really comfortable. We want it so that we can lay down on it. So it's like a decent, comfortable sofa like what we would have in your home. We want to be able to laze about on it so we can watch telly, put our feet up, chill out, relax. Take 538. So going into the bed area, the bed is going to be a permanently fixed bed. It's going to be a 6-inch memory foam mattress. A standard double size bed is what we're going for. The bed is going to come up, we're going to fit some aluminium angle, 50 by 50 mil aluminium angle, we're going to make that 7 to 8 inches lower than the window, so when the mattress is on we're a couple of inches lower than the window. And then underneath the bed is just going to be storage. Again, storage plus it might be the water tanks, it might be the Malaga water heater. Those little bits and pieces are subject to change at the moment. That's why I'm not doing no holes in the bodywork up top for the water fill point, etc., until I know exactly where it's going to go. So yeah, and also we have two Xiaomi Pro 2 electric scooters, which will be going under the bed in spaces made specifically for them so that they can go on charge. So anyway, yeah, that's the bed. That's going to take up the back area here. I'm standing in where the bed area is. On the wall here is going our we've got a 32-inch smart TV which we bought specifically for the van. So that's going on the wall there. We've got a floor space of 4,600 mil length by 2,220 mil. So we've got a decent space either end of the mattress to either build some shelves or sort of like a shelf, you know, for some bits and pieces, or storage for whatever, a bookcase we could build. And then right next to the bed we've got another oak work surface, and this is where the sink is going. Because the sink was going here, we was going to put our water tank underneath the sink. The waste tank we was going to put underneath, because all the lockers lift up. We was going to put it underneath because we're not worried about that freezing. But we want the fresh water tank inside. We don't want to risk any chance of the fresh water freezing. And running along the top, down about 300 mil approximately, by 300 mil approximately, we're going to have lockers running from the back, from the front to the back, and each locker is going to be, I suppose each cupboard's going to be about 800 mil. So that's going to be running from the front to the back. We'll be having a shelf or a small locker going across the back. So lockers will be going all the way around. And then up front here, so we got, like I say, the two lockers either side. Again, subject to slight change depending on fitting the fridge and having enough space for all the lockers. But I'm certain this is how it's going to pan out. The plan is we're building a cupboard going along, well, not so much a cupboard, but an enclosure that's going to house our speakers. It's important to us, we love our music. Not only do we love our music, it has to sound good as well. And we don't want just boom, 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 it's got to be good reference quality sound. So that's what we'll be doing across the front. And the good thing is with this vehicle, you ain't going to get no with your thin 1.5 inch, 1.5 mil steel buses. Take 627. That's what the plan is for up front there. The ceiling is just going to be covered in 3mm sticky insulation material, plywood, 5mm ply. Each of these holes here, they were the service hatches for the cells. They've been completely closed off now. I've bonded and riveted aluminium to the outside. They're obviously watertight, and I'm filling this space with insulating foam. There's currently a sheet of 25mm foam in there. I've now got to put another 70mm because it's 90mm on the ceiling. So it's pretty well insulated. So the walls in the bed area are being covered in the 3mm sticky back insulation, foam insulation, and then on top of that we're going to apply the 4-way stretch carpet. That's going to be going on the walls and the ceiling in the bed area only. So the walls for the rest of the van and the ceiling will be in some sort of washable PVC material that will be glued, stuck directly on top of the 3mm foam insulation. So it's going to be pretty cosy in here with all the insulation we've got in the ceiling, the roof, the walls. It's going to be pretty comfortable, and it should be quite cool in the summer. I think I mentioned we're not having an internal shower cubicle. We're just not going down that route, but we do have a bullfinch exterior shower that we're fitting. That will be going on the side door side, so that the awning can be out just in case it's raining. If it's raining, I don't want to waste water and just stand under the rain. So that's the plan. Today's work is to remove all this wood. This is from the 18mm ply that was bonded and screwed to the floor, which we had to literally, if you can see it's everywhere. We got the main ply up, so I'm going to empty the van and start stripping the floor of all this material. And then what I'm going to be using is this with a tile removing chisel on this sort of heavy duty SDS drill. And then the reason why I'm going 18mm ply is because there was 18mm ply in it first of all, and I need the ply to come up to the height of this step, so that's why I'm going 18mm ply for the floor. So right, first job of today is to use the multi-tool and basically cut neatly along the edge these stainless steel steps, and then once I've cut down, I can then use the SDS drill to chisel underneath, and then I've got to use the grinder. There's lots of screws that are in goggles. I ain't got no goggles with me, but I've put the glasses on. Use the screw grinder to remove the screws. They're all sticking out. So right, first job, multi-tool along here.